A few years ago, the Geology Club from Southern Texas State University, STSU, took a trip to explore the geology of the Colorado Plateau near Moab, Utah. 6 students, the father of one of the students, and the Geology Club advisor, who was a geology professor at STSU, drove to Moab and camped at a campsite near the Colorado River in early June. On the first day that the STSU group was in camp, they watched a group of teenagers wade across the river to a sandbar. The teenagers marked the crossing location by placing a stick in the sand. The next day, the college students explored the Moab region and made chili for dinner. While the chili was simmering, several of the STSU students waded about 50 yards across the river to a sandbar. A 22-year-old community college transfer student, Zhang Wei, stayed in camp to write in his journal and keep an eye on the chili while the other students went across the river. At 4:42 p.m., Zhang's journal reads, "Wade in the Colorado River." 2 students watched as Zhang entered the river, but he wasn't in the place that the teenagers had marked with the stick. So one student, Marcy, tried to get Zhang to go further upstream for a better crossing. When they told Zhang he was not in the right spot, he responded by telling them that he didn't know how to swim. According to the Grand County Sheriff's report, Zhang was a short distance from the bank when he either lost his footing or stepped into a deep pool and struggled to stay afloat. As soon as Zhang disappeared, Marcy jumped into the river and swam to a point where she thought she would intercept Zhang, but didn't find him. The father, who was on the trip, also jumped into the river and floated for about a mile looking for Zhang. Other students in the group looked for Zhang while Marcy frantically drove a vehicle to a place where she could get cell reception and called 911.